Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new topic in the subject of mathematics O levels, and that is similarity and congruency. This is actually from D1. So come now, we will solve different types of questions and different concepts from this chapter D1, first book of mathematics. So come now. So students, today's topic is congruency and similarity. And similarity. So this is the topic for today. And first we are going to read some concepts of congruency. So look now. If the figures are same in shape, and number two, in size, same in shape and same in size, then the figures will be called congruent figures. Like, for example, we have two figures like this one and this one. So for example, if these two figures are of same shape and same size, they will be called congruent figures. For example, here is A, B, C, D. Then here will be A, B, C, D. For example, these are A dash, B dash, C dash, and D dash. So the thing to remember is we have always be careful about the corresponding points for A, B, C, D. A dash, B dash, C dash, and D dash are corresponding points. So we have to be careful about this in solving the questions of congruent figures. Okay. Remember one more thing. Colors. Only the requirement is size and shape. But if color is different or texture is different, then even then the figures will be congruent figures. One more concept, students. For example, here are two figures. One is rectangle and the second one is parallelogram. For example, these two figures are of same area. But shape is not same. Area is same, but shape is different. So these figures are not congruent. So remember the concept. If the figures are same in shape and same in size, then these figures will be called congruent figures. Even if they are same in size but shape is not same, then figures will not be congruent and colors and texture will not matter. If color is different, texture is different, but size and shape is same, figures will be congruent. And if the figures are congruent, then corresponding sides will be equal. In this figure, the side is AB. This side will be equal to corresponding side A dash B dash. For example, AD side will be equal to A dash B dash A dash D dash side. So if the figures are congruent, corresponding sides will be equal and corresponding angles will also be equal. For example, in this case, this A angle will be equal to A dash angle. This D dash angle, this D angle is equal to D dash angle. So for the congruent figures, corresponding sides are equal and corresponding angles are equal. Okay, now we are going to solve some questions that will make your concepts more clear. For example, here is a question and it is given that the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle QPC. So this is given. So copy and complete the following. So the thing is to which side AB will be equal. So look now, AB will be equal to QP. CQ will be equal to CA. CQP angle. So CQP angle will be equal to CAP angle. AP side will be equal to QP side. ABC angle will be equal to QPC angle, and PCQ will be equal to BCA. So this will be the answer. You only have to be care about the corresponding sides and corresponding points, because the pattern which you follow in one figure, you have to follow the same pattern, same path in the second figure also. This is the main thing. Here is a question and it is stated that these two triangles are congruent. So look now first, DBA. So if we have taken the part DBA, that will be equal to BDC, because these two triangles are actually attached with each other invertedly. So if we are going from upper to lower, then in this triangle we have to move from lower to upper. So look now, the path DBA. In the second triangle, the corresponding path will be BDC. So it means D is corresponding to B, B is corresponding to D, and A is corresponding to C. Okay, now requirement is find the 6 pairs of the equal sets. So if look now, BD from here, if you are clear in this thing, then the rest of the things will be very easy. So look now, DB will be equal to BD, then DA will be equal to BC, then BA will be equal to DC, and look now, for example, we are going to make the angle DBA. So DBA will be equal to BDC, now BDA. So look now, the path BDA, so DBC, and finally BAD. So again look at the path BAD, so DCB. So these are the 6 pairs of the equal values. Here is another question, and it is given that two triangles are congruent and find the 6 pairs of the equal values. So look now, these are actually again inverted. So these are again inverted. So if we are moving from PQS, that will be corresponding to QPR. So this is the thing which is very important in the topic of congruent figures. So first you have to identify the corresponding points. So look now, if we are moving from, because here is the smaller side, here is the bigger side of the triangle, and in the other triangle here is the smaller side and here is the bigger side. So look now, if we are moving from PQS, then in the other triangle we have to move from QPR. So actually these are the corresponding points. If you are able to identify the corresponding points, the rest of the question will be very easy. Now the requirement is find the 6 pairs of the equal values. So look now, PQ will be equal to QP, PQ will be equal to QP, PSQR, and QSPR. Now the angles. So again from here, PQS angle will be equal to QPR. Now QPS will be equal to PQR, and finally S. So PSQ will be equal to QRP. So these are 6 pairs of the equal values. Here is another question. It is also given that ABCD figure is congruent to PQRS. This is a sign of congruency, and requirement is find the unknown values. So this will be very easy because corresponding points are already given. A is corresponding point of P, and B of Q, C of R, and D of S. So now the things will be very easy. Look now, B degree is angle of B. So this is the point that will be corresponding to this one. So it means Q. So B degree angle will be equal to 102 degree. Okay. Next requirement is P degree angle. So look now, P will be corresponding to A. So it means P will be equal to 73 degree. Okay. Further requirement is SP. So look now, SP will be equal to DA. So S is equal to 7 centimeter. Okay, the final thing is QP. So here is QP, that will be AB. So 6. So Q is equal to 6. So this is the solution of the question. The next topic in the lecture is similar figures. So this is again very easy topic. The figures which are same in shape but different in size. So these type of the figures are called similar figures, same in shape but different in size. For example, here is a bigger triangle, A, B, and C, and here is a smaller triangle of the same shape. So shape is same, but size is different. That's why these figures are called similar figures. Again, remember, color and texture will not matter. Colors may be different, texture may be different, but shape should be same and size should be different. In similar figures, remember, corresponding angles are equal. So A will be equal to A dash angle, B will be equal to B dash angle, and C will be equal to C dash angle. And the other thing that is very important in similar figure is the ratio of the corresponding sides. So ratio of AB over A dash B dash will be equal to BC over B dash C dash equal to AC over A dash C dash. So the point is ratio of the corresponding sides is equal. So these two concepts are very important in similar figures, and in the questions of this topic, these concepts will be used. So we are going to solve some questions now. Concentrate yourself. For example, here are some questions. In each of the following, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Calculate the values of each of the following. So in similar figures also, we have to be careful about the corresponding points. So look now, because it is also given that ABC is similar to PQR, so it means A is the corresponding point of P, B is similar corresponding point of Q, and C is the corresponding point of R. So the requirement is calculate the value of each unknown. So look now, C is corresponding to R, so X is equal to 40 degree. Next requirement is Y, and look now, if this is 40, this is 90, so 90 plus 40, 130, this Z angle will be 50. So now B is corresponding to Q, so it means Y is equal to 50 degree. Z is also 50 degree. So this is the solution of this figure. In this question, if you see P is X, so A is 44, because P and A are corresponding points, so X is equal to 44. Next point is B. B is corresponding to Q, so Y is equal to 54 degree. Okay, if Y is 54 degree, then add 54 and 44. That will be equal to 99, and subtract from 180 to get the angle Z. That will be equal to 81 degree. So Z is 81 degree. This is done. Okay, full question is done. Okay, in this question, if you see, the thing that is required is PR. So PR is corresponding to AC. Okay. So the first thing, sorry, PQ. So PQ is corresponding to AB. So it means X is equal to 4.5 centimeter. The next thing which is missing in the figure is Y. So Y is at Q. So Q is corresponding to B. So that is Y is equal to 88 degree. So this figure is also done. In this figure, if you see QR is corresponding to BC, so X is equal to 8.4 centimeter. So these are the solutions. So things to remember in this is we have to take one side that is given and one side that is missing. So look now, on the right side we have missing value, so we are taking right side to left side. So 6 plus x means aq over ap. So right to left, so in smaller triangle right to left, that is ac over ab. So ratio of the corresponding sides is same, equal. So now we are going to put the values. AQ is equal to 6 plus X over AP, that is 5 plus 9. On the right side, AC is 6 and AB 5. So 6 over 5. From here you will solve the values. 5 plus 9, 14. So 14 multiplied by 6 over 5 will be equal to 6 plus X. So 6 fours are 24 and 84 over 5. This 6 will be subtracted from it, so will be equal to X. So this will be the answer of X. So further now, if we are moving in bigger triangle from left to bottom, that is AP over PQ. So left to bottom. So in the smaller triangle, we have to follow the same pattern. That is from left to bottom. That is 5 by 4. That is AP over BC. Now putting the values, AP is 5 plus 9, 14. PQ is Y. On right hand side, AB is 5 and BC is 4. So 5 by 4. From here you will cross multiply the values and you will get the answer. Here is another question, and it is given that triangle ABC and triangle APQ are similar. At the same time, triangle QCR and triangle QAK are similar. The requirement is find CQ and CR. So this is the question. So look now, if these two triangles are similar, ABC and APQ, this side is given, this side is also given, this portion is given, this is missing, so CQ is the missing part. So if we let this portion X, so look at the pattern which we are following. We are moving from smaller to larger. So look now, 4 over 7. So we have moved from smaller to larger. So on this side, we also have to move from smaller to larger. So 6 over larger side will be 6 plus x. So 6 over 6 plus x. So you will solve here, cross multiply the values. This will go to 4. So 24 plus 4x will be equal to 7 6 are 42. And 4x will be equal to 18, and from here you will find the value of x, 18 over 4. So 2 2s are 2 9s are, so it will be 4.5 centimeter. Next requirement is find the value of CR. So this is CR. So this is, now we are moving in this other figure. So if you here, again, if we move from smaller to larger, that is CR over AK, that is again, okay, CR over AK, that is 12. So we are moving from smaller to larger. So it is not necessary to move from smaller to larger. You may move from larger to smaller as well. But whatever the pattern you use one time, you have to follow the pattern all the time in that question always. So look now, if we have moved from smaller to larger, that is CR, because CR is the requirement. So CR over AK. So we are moving from smaller to larger. So it means this is the side of the smaller, that is x, so that is 4.5 over larger. Larger will be this one. So 4.5 plus 6 will be 10.5. So cross multiply the values, you will get the answer. Here is another question of the similar figures. Again, we will follow the concepts of the similar figures. The thing required, the thing important in these kind of the questions is one side should be chosen in which full values are given, and the second side in which one value is missing. So look now, in bigger triangle, that is BCA, we are choosing the sides because right side are given of both figures, bigger and smaller as well. So we are moving from bigger to smaller. So look now, 8 by 6. So we have moved from bigger to smaller. So on the right side, if you see, bigger side is 3 plus x and smaller side is x. So from here, cross multiply the values. So it will become 8x is equal to 18 plus 3x. 3x will be subtracted from this. So 5x will be equal to 18. And from here, 3.6. And all units are given in centimeters. So this is the value of x that is solved. So again, look, now y is also missing. So again, move from bigger to smaller. So 8 by 6. So look, now you have moved from bigger to smaller. So the bigger side is 2.8 plus y. And the smaller side is y. So again, cross multiply the values, you will get the answer of y. So this is the method. Here is another question, and it is given that triangle PQR is similar to triangle PBA, and find these two sides, PB and PR. Okay, this is the requirement. If you look now, corresponding points are already given. So for one side, we will choose one side in which full values are given, and on the right side, the values in which one value will be missing and the other will be given. Look now, if we have chosen AB, okay, that is 16. So look now, AB will be corresponding to RQ, that is 24. Okay, and again the pattern is we are moving from bigger to smaller. So now the thing is required is PB. So if we put PB on the right side, the corresponding side to PB will be PQ. So PQ is 18. So from here you will cross multiply the values and you will get the answer of PB. The other thing required is PR. Okay. So again, 16 by 24. So we are moving from smaller to larger, and the thing required is PR. So PR will be equal to PA. So 9 over PR. From here, cross multiply the values and you will get the value of PR. Unit will be centimeter in both cases. Here is another question, and it is given that there are two similar cones and the height of the bigger cone is 24 and the height of the smaller one is 10 centimeter. If the radius of the smaller cone is 5.5, then find the radius of the bigger cone. So again, the same type of the method will be used in solving these questions as well. So look now, one side will be that one in which both values will be given. So we are use. So look now, one side will be chosen in which both values will be given, and the other side will be chosen in which one value will be given and one will be missing. So look now, we are moving from bigger to smaller, that is 24/10. So we have adopt a pattern that is from bigger to smaller. So it means we have to move again from bigger to smaller. So radius is missing. So look now, for example, the radius of the bigger cone is capital R and of smaller one is 5.5 given. So just from here cross multiply the values, you will get the answer that will be in centimeter. Second part of the question is given that if the circumference of the bigger cone is 84 centimeter. So circumference of the bigger cone is given and requirement is find the circumference of the smaller cone. So again look, same pattern will be followed. So from bigger to smaller, so 24/10 will be equal to, so from bigger to smaller, and now the circumference of the bigger is given, that is 84, and circumference of the smaller is missing, so small c. Just from here cross multiply the values, you will get the answer. Unit will be in centimeters.